Good afternoon. My name is Darren Clark. I'm the assistant principal here at Jonathan Alder High School. I have the wonderful pleasure of welcoming everyone here today to recognize and celebrate the 68th graduating class of Jonathan Alder High School. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class of 2024. jump to the second ending now. Ready? Second ending and. Thanks for that quick jump. You guys are pros. Thank you so much. Star Spangled Banner will be the next thing we play. We have Pledge of Allegiance first.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Andrew Heisler, and I'm the president of the class of 2024. And at this time, would you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Oh.
I already messed it up. All right, Incredibles, let's go.
Now, please take a seat.
Let's go. I love you all. Congratulations, but we gotta go. The rain's coming. Set in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? 1, 2, here we are.
Nice job. Congratulations. Don't forget your instruments at the end of the ceremony. Don't forget your instruments at the end of the ceremony. Don't forget your instruments at the end of the ceremony.
Thank you.
At this time, we would like to recognize our valedictorians and salutatorian. Would all of our valedictorians please stand? They are Aaron Gall, Abigail Bush, Paige King, Seth Dickman, Emma Ishmael, and Eli Nickel. Please be seated. We would now like to recognize our salutatorian. Would our salutatorian please stand? Our salutatorian is Anna Vantreska. Please be seated. I would now like to introduce our first speaker, valedictorian Abigail Bush. It's under there. I'm not sure if it's in order anymore.
Hello, I would like to welcome you all to this year's graduation ceremony. My name is Abby Bush, and I have the honor and privilege of being one of 6 valedictorians. To be honest with you, I'm not sure how I got to this point, but throughout all my years of schooling, my parents have always taught me to study hard, so I guess I have them to thank as to why I'm able to give this speech today. Today marks a pivotal moment in our lives. As I stand here today, I'm overwhelmed with memories and feelings. Our journey through these halls have been nothing short of amazing. First off, I'd like to give a huge heartfelt thank you to the families who are here, who have supported us, the friends who are here to cheer us on, and the teachers and administrators that are finally able to get rid of us. Who remembers the name we were given in 6th grade? We had pink shirts with our class names, Rapport 24. Did we really understand what that meant? Over the next 6 years, we practiced this word in more ways than we probably realized. Rapport means meaningful, close, and harmonious relationships between people. Over the past 13 years, we've grown and learned together through all the ups and downs, luckily with not many tea talks along the way. We've laughed, cried, and cheered each other on. We were each other's biggest fans. We've supported one another, whether it be academically, athletically, musically, and so on. Friendships were made and bonds were definitely formed. Our high school experience hasn't exactly been normal. We started our freshman year in 2020 with the dreaded C word. We went from hybrid to online to mass and no mass. We were all over the place. With not getting an authentic freshman year, we definitely have made the most of it, and Rapport 24 has stuck together. Thankfully, throughout our remaining years, we were able to get back to normal, because I don't know how much longer I was going to be able to be cooped up with my 10-year-old brother, who was no longer willing to be bribed into making fun TikToks with me anymore. Everyone who has gotten us to this point deserves some recognition. No matter how big or small you think you've impacted us, we wouldn't be here without you. More importantly, I want to applaud the class of 2024 for all the hard work you've done to get here. Maybe it was studying for hours on end or not studying at all, because after all, studying hinders your ability to perform under pressure. To Rapport 24, we've arrived. Over the past 4 years, my family has always been there for me. Whether it be at my softball games and tournaments or watching me perform during halftime and at competitions, they've been there for it all. I can't thank them enough for all the love and support they showed me, not only in high school, but the last 18 years of my life. They've taught me how to be kind and compassionate towards others and always stand up for what I believe is right. And a huge shout out to my dad, who's always willing to take me to Starbucks whenever I need to pick me up. To say I felt loved and cared for is an understatement. As for the big and dreaded question that many of us has been asked, what's next? As a society, we are always on the go and needing to know what is coming next. When are you going to do your homework? When are you getting licensed? Do you know what college you want to go to? We are very guilty of not living in the moment because we want to rush through all of life's moments that we think aren't as important as to what's to come. But whether you go to college, the workforce, or the military, you all have greatness ahead. The best part about not knowing what the future brings us is up to you to make it worthwhile. My fellow classmates of 2024, in just a few hours, we are going to be done. Finally, along with the satisfaction of completing 13 years of schooling, we will have the opportunity to experience the world from a whole new perspective. I challenge you to go out of your comfort zone, make new friends and memories that'll last a lifetime. You're gonna have ups and downs, but that's just a matter of life. It's what you do with those moments that show your perseverance. You're gonna go through lots of change in the next months and many years to come, but embrace it and try and find the beauty in this little life we all have the pleasure of living. As everyone heads into different directions, we can all think about our time here at Jonathan Alder that has helped forge our paths to what's to come in the next stages of our lives. Thank you so much for all the experiences and memories you've given and shared with me. Congratulations to the class of 2024. We made it!
Our next speaker is valedictorian Seth Dickman. Good afternoon, everyone. Lovely weather we're having. I am extremely honored to be standing here before you all as one of the speakers today. If you are anything like I am, then you cannot stand cliche valedictorian speeches that all kind of get at the same point. If that's the case, then I apologize in advance. I struggled to find exactly what I wanted to say in this speech. I mean, what exactly do you say at a time like this? There are so many different parts of our lives that are just ending now. This change is truly a monumental moment in our lives, whether we realize it now or not. So many of us have played our sport for the last time, played our instrument for the last time, or used any form of advanced math for the last time. 4 years of our lives, over, just like that. I realize that may sound intimidating to some, but I assure you all that is not my intent here. I would rather like to suggest that this change is not necessarily a bad one. That's not to imply that it's going to definitely be all good either, but rather I would like to propose that it's simply a change that is necessary. There comes a time for everything in life, a time to move on from something, time to start something new. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:1. No matter how frightening or strange it may seem, change is necessary. How can we expect to change and grow as people if we never accept and embrace change in our environment? This is not to say that we should completely forget about our roots here in this town. You should never forget where you came from and how it got you to where you're going. I encourage you all to have a sense of gratitude towards Jonathan Alder High School and the Plain City community in general. It isn't perfect, as nothing of this world ever is, but it provided all of us with the resources to grow into who we are today. And for that, we should be forever grateful. I hope that as we would all go into the world, we can maintain a sense of excitement surrounding change and a willingness to take any obstacles head on. It's time to move on, but I hope none of you ever forget the skills learned, memories made, or friendships created, or time spent here at Alder. Before closing, I would like to give a special shout out of congratulations to Mrs. Deanna Griffith, Doc Lorson, and Mrs. Robin Hall on their retirement. Thank you all for your contributions to the school district throughout the years. You will be missed. I'd like to end my speech with a quote from professional bowler Pete Weber to truly sum up our accomplishments. That's right, I did it. Who do you think you are? I am. Wise words. And to quote Isaiah 43:18 and 19. Remember not the former things, nor consider the things of old.
Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. Thank you for your time, and once again, congratulations, class of 2024. You've earned it.
Our third speaker is valedictorian Paige King.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Paige King, and I'm honored to be speaking to you today as one of the 6 valedictorians of the class of 2024. When I was a freshman, I wouldn't have been able to imagine speaking in front of this large of a crowd. I spent a lot of my time as underclassmen falling victim to my fears and sitting idly by as I watched people do things I could only dream of being a part of. My fear of judgment held me back from being the person that I wanted to be and doing the things I enjoyed participating in. I was merely scratching the surface of what life was supposed to be. During my sophomore year, my English teacher, Mr. Hughes, read us a quote from Henry David Thoreau. I went into the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, and to see if I could not learn what it had to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived. Hearing these words awoke something in me. The idea that a person could go their whole life without truly living terrified me more than anything else. The only thing I did outside of school at the time was volleyball, but I knew I wanted to do more and to live more. Not 2 full weeks later, I went down to the guidance office to sign up for choir. If you know anything about me now, it's probably the fact that I'm extremely involved. In addition to volleyball and choir, I'm part of Leo Club, show choir, Spanish Club, and NHS. I also took part in both school musicals as an upperclassman. At the time, trying all these new things was extremely scary. However, now that I'm in a position to look back at my time on high school, I'm proud knowing that I took advantage of every bit of life that Jonathan Alder had to offer me. I know this level of involvement isn't for everybody, and everyone has their own ways of living deliberately. And rather than hearing the story and looking back solemnly on opportunities you fear you may have missed, I want you to remember it as you head into this new chapter of life. Whether you're heading off to college, into the workforce, or off to serve our country, I hope that you all live life to the fullest, seize every opportunity available, and lead a life that in 50 years you can look back on with pride. Thank you all for being here today and showing support for our graduating class, and to the class of 24, good luck and roll Nears.
Our last speaker is valedictorian Eli Nickel.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and my fellow graduates, as we stand here today, transitioning from high school students to high school graduates, I want to take a moment to reflect on the incredible memories and friendships we've formed together. High school's been full of big and small moments that together have made a wonderful experience that I'm glad to share with all of you as my classmates, and an experience that the collective class of 2024 is glad to share with all of you in the audience who have been with us and supported us from the very beginning. From the memories and friendships formed on field days and unity days to the senior sunset, all of us as a class of 2024 share important milestones in our journey to graduation. But the little memories that we made with other individuals and small groups are what have made high school a truly amazing experience. Memories such as playing basketball during math class, participating in the Esmathon during math club, laughing at our friends' jokes during science class, and finding good conversations during lunch. These memories and friendships are what have made high school a truly unforgettable experience. Today, I'm reminded of the wisdom found in Proverbs 18:24. A man of many companions may come to ruin, but a real friend will be more loyal than a brother. Throughout our time together, we have developed more than companionships. We've developed true friendships and become a family. Through the highs and lows, we have stood by each other and supported each other, offering encouragement. As we move forward, let us never forget the importance of these close relationships, for they are the foundations upon which we have built our lives. As life moves us physically farther apart, let us remain connected, just as brothers and sisters would. I urge each of us to take full advantage of the once-in-a-lifetime opportunities as we transition from high school to the next chapter of our lives. Whether it's celebrating at our graduation parties, enjoying games at the park, or relishing in the company of our high school friends for the final time as high schoolers, let us embrace each moment with gratitude and enthusiasm. Andy Bernard from The Office poignantly remarked, "I wish there was a way to know when you're in the good old days before you've actually left them." Let me assure you, my fellow classmates, these are indeed good days. As we stand on the cusp of this new beginning, Let us remember the past, but let us also look forward to the future with anticipation and excitement, for the best is yet to come, and the memories we create tomorrow will be sweeter than those of yesterday. Congratulations, my fellow graduates. Here's to the memories we've made, the ones we'll cherish, and the ones we're yet to create. May we always walk in the light of God's love, shining brightly everywhere we go. Thank you.
At this time, would all seniors that received awards and scholarships indicated by the QR code in the program or otherwise please rise to be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. As our class gift, the class of 2024 has donated a new podium. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome. On behalf of all the staff and students of Jonathan Alder High School, it is an honor to be sharing in this milestone in your life with you. I would like to thank the Jonathan Alder Local School Board and Superintendent Dr. James Miller. I would like to thank and recognize all employees of Jonathan Alder High School. Many of them have been instrumental in the people that you have become, and their commitment and dedication is like no other. We are proud of all of our staff and everything they do for our students. I would like to give a special thanks to one of our teachers, Dr. Mark Lorson, who has spent 45 years as a teacher and 44 years as a teacher here at Jonathan Alder. Doc Lorson has touched so many lives here at Jonathan Alder High School, and we are going to miss him. Doc Lorson is senior advisor and is with us today. Doc, would you please stand, and would everybody give him a round of applause? Thank you to the parents, guardians, and family members that are with us today. Your support, dedication, and commitment to your child and school is greatly appreciated. Thank you for everything you do and continue to do each day for our students and community. Thank you to all the veterans who are here with us today. Without you and your sacrifice, we would not be able to be here and enjoy the freedom that we have. Could I please ask that all of our veterans that are with us today to please stand? I would also ask that any of our students who have chosen to join the military, would you please stand? Thank you to all the first responders who are with us here today. And to our community first responders, thank you for all you do to keep us safe. Would any first responders who are with us today please stand? I would ask that any students who have chosen to become first responders, would you please stand? Members of the Plain City community, we live in a world where we celebrate athletes and entertainers, and they are glorified in our current culture. And while they are amazing people, I want you to look around at those people who are standing. These are the real heroes. Can we please have another round of applause for them? Most importantly, I want to thank our seniors. Wow, I can't believe this day has finally arrived. I remember when you all showed up in 7th grade. Seems like yesterday. Besides the break we had in 8th grade, it was a great 5 years being your principal. Here are a few things that I will never forget about your class. Your school spirit at sporting events. You always did a great job of supporting each other at events, and you were always proud to be pioneers. It's crazy how much fun and school spirit you showed, and somehow still managed to never win the spirit stick in the 4 years at our pep rallies. I also know that some of you still blame me for that. I will also never forget showing up at school on the last day for seniors to the class of 2024 camped out in the parking lot, and how proud all of you were as I walked out the back door. As I told you before during the senior cookout, I will never forget how cute your senior prank was. I will also never forget how you excelled in the classroom, on the athletic field, or how you excelled in the arts. You're an amazing group of young people. Lastly, seniors, I want to leave you with this. This is an amazing accomplishment, but what you do now moving forward is what really matters. You must have the same perseverance, passion, and grit that you had while you were in high school, and especially this last year's. Choose to invest in people and build relationships. You were created to have relationships and love others. In the end, who you have is way more important than what you have. Good luck in all of your future endeavors. Finally, congratulations to the class of 2024.
Where my
Jonathan Alder High School Choral Band, Mr. Mays, Mr. Hennig, our student leaders and student speakers, outstanding job. Can we all please give them another round of applause? Jonathan Alder High School Class of 2024, members of the Jonathan Alder School Board of Education, President Mrs. Sonia Walker, Vice President Mr. Bill McCartney, Board members Mrs. Erica Detweiler, Mr. Steve Votaw, and Mr. Bruce Hooley. Upon the recommendation of the high school faculty and the approval of Principal Hayes, and by the authority vested in them, I'm here to attest and certify that these students before us today have successfully completed the graduation requirements set forth by the Jonathan Alder local schools in the state of Ohio. It is my honor and privilege to present to you on this 26th day of May the Jonathan Alder High School graduating class of 2024. Congratulations. Mr. Hayes, you may now begin the presentation of diplomas. Mr. Hayes.
Alexis Grace Honor. Anna Karen Grabel. Madison Bishop Hall. Lexi K. Hill. Matthew David Hirschberg. Noah Christopher Cook. Abigail Mason Bush, whose diploma is being presented by her mom, Amy Bush, an employee at Plain City Elementary. Seth Kyle Dickman, whose diploma is being presented by his mom, Angie Dickman, an employee of the district. Erin Michelle Gall. Elijah Bradley Nickel, whose diploma is being presented by his mom, Angie Nickel, an employee at Canaan. Carmela Renee Royer Dixon. Andrew James Heisler. Sarah Grace Schimmeler. Sophie Elizabeth Coet. Emma Nicole Ishmael. Paige Joanne King. Anna Marie Ventresca. Martha Jane Shoemaker. Kenzie Elizabeth Beasley. Bailey Ann Bliss. Jacob Michael Cameron. Kai Chi Tsen. Trisha Nicole Lennox. Maylee Annabelle Rapolo. James Lawrence Ratliff. Claudia May Rucker. Maya Caitlin Runkle. Madeline Grace Sater. Ella Frances Sloat. Morgan Diane Spencer. Joshua Kelly Weekly. Vaughn Sapatone. Sarah Nicole Chin. Rowan Lee Coffey. Caroline Grace Gutierrez. Victoria Grace Manring. Reese Elizabeth Mason. Michaela Marie Evans. Wyatt David Wayne Hunt. Lauren Elise Murphy. Haley Allison Nord. Carson Grace Pauley. Fiona May Pettigrew. Alex Che Rodriguez. Charles David Oren. Helena Maeve O'Connor. Nora Rose O'Connor. Ian Allen Reed. Macy J. Schmidt. Brandon Dean Shop. Sierra Nicole Schrock. Felix Anthony Gonzalez Sanchez. Elijah Allen Hammond. Dominic Croninger. Kendall Grace Kaylin Keene. Jackson Edward Kennedy. Robert Allen Head Jr. Andrew Patrick Corbett. Shayna Lynn Higgins. Allison Andrea Santos Gonzalez. Ty Daniel Moore. Bishop Isaiah Jenkins. Daisy May Henderson. Eden Eisen. Lauren Eisen. Hannah Nicole Hawkins. Sadie Marie Napper. Forrest Stanley Gregory. Jalen Faye Moore. Sarah Gwen Cosgrove. Brock Allen Neal. Jennifer Lopez Martinez. Peyton Scott Heiss. Jonathan Luke Ash. Cameron Allen Potter. J.D. Bowman IV. Megan Louise Brayler. Sarah Nicole Sowers. Tori Michelle Allard. Gabriella Marie Graber, whose diploma is being presented by her stepmom, Misty Graber, an employee of the district. Anna Elizabeth Jimenez. Ava Grace Ader. Cameron Austin Jewell. Kiera Faith Tilton. Christopher Allen Michael McKinney. Yahir Lara Perez. Dylan James Park. Samantha Marie Hundley. Owen Daniel Metzel. Aiden William Anderson. Mason William Miller. Gregory Richard Kennedy. Mason Michael Keaton. Andy Ray Yoder, Logan Scott Shelley, Alyssa Renee Galloway, Clara Isabel Funk, Ryland James Fogel, John Leo Beckel, Julia May White, Isaac Thomas Banks, Alexander Lee Boggs, Angel Martinez Sierra, Paige Patricia Gestat, Evelyn Rocio Rosales Rocha, Kate Ann Kelly, Reagan Kathleen Burr, Chase Allen Chopin, Braden Michael Walker, Scott Matthew Wallace, Victoria Nicole Sanguino, Cadence Marie Gargak, Alejandro Baltazar Santos, Mason J. Daniel, Garrett Owen Roach, Joshua David Roach, Jake Matthew Newmeyer, Havea Nicole Wathier, Devin James Whiting, Roman Clayton Kyle, Ryan Guy Bailey, whose diploma is being presented by his mother, Jennifer Bailey, an employee of the district. Lucas Ivan White, Cooper Robert Dickey, Roberto Diego Hernandez Carlos, Alexis Marie Reinhardt, Connor Benjamin Bodie, Dominic Will Davis, Abigail Nicole Lee Walter, Leslie Sanchez Narciso, Julia Jean Maddox, Mark Andrew McCoy, Matthew Levi McCoy, Martin Juarez Dominguez, Tegan Nicole Headings, Kenya Bernabe Caroza, Brady Michael Fox, Sierra Lynn Walker, Luke Benjamin Good, Connor Arnold Gluntz, Nicholas William Opat, whose diploma is being presented by his mom, Tina Opat, an employee at Plain City Elementary. Lillian Renee Walker, Edward Earl Barnes, Madison Christine Headings, Avery J. Murdoch, Jackson Renee Murdoch, Madison Pearl Harrington, Annabella Summer Rapp, Brady Douglas Tremaine, whose diploma is being presented by his mother, Alicia Tremaine, an employee at the high school. Omar Giovanni Rodriguez Villegas, Landon Patrick Carroll, Sydney Grace Tresh, Connor James Wellman Boggs, Chloe Jane Fields, Haley Lynn Glandon, Matthew Lucas Bueller. Alyssa Catherine Miller. Brandon Thomas Ernst. Madeline Elise Bartow. Nicholas David Liska. Evan Audrey Louise Platfoot. Allie Elizabeth Picolantonio. Jacob Blaine James Carter. Tara Renee Coffey. Alyssa Juliana Dresvenikova. Isaac Blake Hampton. Demetrius James Wilson.
At this time, would the class of 2024 rise? Would everybody please turn their tassels from the right to the left? Yeah, let's go! And now everybody remain standing for the alma mater. It will be on the scoreboard and on the back of your program.
Songs forever be raised in joyous praise to thee. And though far from thee we may wander, our thoughts shall ever be of thee. Through all life's happiness and sorrow, our hearts with love shall never lack. Devoted to the alma mater and to the scarlet and the black.
Our timing could not have been better on that. That was so
Ladies and
cool.
gentlemen, that concludes our ceremony. Feel free to come out onto the field and mingle at this point, and students will be picking up their actual diploma in the auditoria. Thank you and have a great day.
Run, everybody, run.